Good morning and welcome into the Morning Blend Extra on this Friday, November 8th. I'm Maggie Polstein. Coming up on the show today, we are looking toward the holiday season with Christmas tree transportation, toy drive kickoffs, lots of fun. But first, let's take a moment to recognize some of the most inspirational people for future generations, elementary school teachers. Some people truly have a gift for educating, and that is certainly the case for one Philadelphia teacher who's celebrating 50 years of inspiring young minds. Reporter Nick Yadanisi has more.
I think being a teacher is almost something that you're born with, that you always want to be a teacher from the time you're a little girl. My name is Kathleen O'Hanlon, and I'm a first grade teacher here at Bridesburg Elementary School in Philadelphia. I am celebrating my 50th anniversary as a Philadelphia public school teacher. And we're going to begin a story. Who teaches for 50 years? I imagine I would have thought I would have been long retired, but I've been rewarded with having wonderful colleagues. My Aunt Philomena O'Hanlon was a teacher in the school district of Philadelphia from the day I was born, and she was my role model. My father said to me, Kathy, you're never going to get old being around the children. And I believe that's really true. I'm enjoying every day still being a teacher. How many people who are here who are in the upper grades I taught? Oh my gosh.
We saw kids from multiple generations that really appreciate what she's brought into their lives. We've seen teachers she's touched.
Thank you so much. It means so much.
There's a school board resolution in her honor, and then the state rep, he presented to her a certificate on behalf of the state. You know, she's been able to adapt and evolve over 50 years of changes in education in terms of the technology that teachers use.
Hi, thank you.
She's giving so much to this, and it's giving back to her. And you can see that all the time.
This is most probably the greatest day I've ever had in my life. Thank you so much.
Oh, such an inspiration and great to see. In some other news, the famous Rockefeller Center Christmas tree, it is on the way to New York City. Big sign that the holiday season is finally here. The 74-foot tall Norway spruce, was cut down in West Stockbridge, Massachusetts on Thursday, and it was planted 67 years ago. Carolers dressed as elves sang Christmas songs to send off the tree in style. The 11-ton tree, 11 tons, that is gigantic, was hoisted up with a crane and loaded onto a flatbed truck, scheduled to arrive in New York on Saturday. And once it's all set up, it will be adorned with 50,000 lights and topped with a Swarovski star light. The tree lighting is set for December 4th. The tree will stay up and then until mid-January. Well, it is time to wake up today, because today it's National Cappuccino Day, a day everyone can celebrate if you're a coffee lover. The traditional Italian coffee beverage consists of milk, heated milk, and steamed milk foam. But in the age of Starbucks, designer coffees, the cappuccino has spiced up a little bit. There's all sorts that you can add on to this tradition. This time of year, one of the most popular, probably going to be that pumpkin spice or that peppermint mocha type of add-ins into the cappuccino. It can be customized in endless different ways. So go and get yourself a cappuccino. Well, coming up, find out how you can help children enjoy this holiday season and even score yourself some free Ice Hogs tickets. Stick around for those details.
Every day, the colors of life, the choices we make, are blurry. Rising prices, our safety, and our future. At WIFR, we bring them into focus. We cover all sides so you can decide. Breaking news so you stay informed. And first alerts so you can plan ahead. When life gets blurry, focus on WIFR, putting you first. Fall in the state line is always beautiful, but when the weather shifts, being the most accurate with your first alert matters. Sunny and warm one day, cold and rainy the next means you need to be prepared. So plan your day with WIFR First Alert Weather, alerting you to changing and even severe weather to where you're headed, so you know if you need to dress light or bundle up. When the seasons change, accuracy matters. WIFR First Alert Weather, ready for everything.
You make daily decisions. What to wear, what to eat, what to buy. When it comes to your vote, it's one of the most important decisions you can make.
That's why WIFR is with you.
With team coverage of the big races and every angle.
The ballot question that will affect everyone's wallet.
Checking the facts on all sides.
Getting answers on air, online.
Anywhere you need us.
So you can make the best decision for your family.
WIFR is with you as you decide 2024. At WIFR, we give you more than just scores and highlights on Friday nights with Football Frenzy Plus. Get caught up with Football Frenzy on WIFR. Then go to any WIFR digital channel to get the Plus experience. More highlights to watch your team in action. Plus, more access for your behind-the-scenes interviews. Plus, more convenience so you can watch Frenzy highlights anytime on any screen. Equals a winning combination. Football Frenzy, followed by Football Frenzy Plus. Friday nights on WIFR. Sponsored by McCloskey, Kessler & Associates.
Welcome back to the Blend Extra. WIFR, we are once again at it, kicking off Toys for the Holidays Toy Drive, where children in Northern Illinois will have presents under the tree, all thanks to your generosity. We're going to have several locations where you can drop off new and unopened toys for boys and girls this holiday season. Aaron Wilson was at one of our donation stations at First Staffing in downtown Rockford.
It's Toys for the Holidays time, and we are so excited to have so many folks teaming up with us this year. Jennifer First here from First Staffing. We've already got a bunch of toys in front of us, and some of these are some hot numbers. Hello, Jen.
Hi, how are you? I'm doing great.
Always good to see you.
Thanks for coming.
And I guess my first question here is, what kinds of toys do we need?
Sure, we take unwrapped, new
That's key.
toys. Anywhere from newborn to 11 years old is kind of the age group that we're looking for. So dolls, stuffed animals, cars, art sets would be wonderful, building blocks, just anything that kids can use for the creativity.
I don't know about you, but I always love a good game.
I love board games, right?
Around the table playing a game. Did you have any favorites back in the day?
Well, I think Monopoly was probably one of our favorites, yes.
Yes, absolutely.
So, yeah.
So which token did you like to be when it came down to Monopoly?
I was the car.
The car?
The car, yes.
I think if they did a poll, that would be the more popular one. I always liked the top hat.
Oh, I like
Or
that.
the thimble because my grandma liked it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sweet.
And
That's
did
sweet.
you
That's all
use
about-
free parking as an extra stash of cash, or did you play it the right way where you didn't?
Oh, gosh.
See, these are questions we'll have answered by the end of this
We
interview,
probably
I'm
play
guessing.
differently, right?
I think I already know the answer to this. I got all excited about Monopoly, but we don't take used toys, correct?
That's correct. For health reasons, we prefer the unwrapped new toys.
Okay,
So,
excellent.
yeah.
All right, gift cards. Can I donate a gift card? I don't
bring
really know
them.
the answer to
Bring
this.
them on. We will take them. Gift cards are wonderful because it allows the opportunity to buy whatever might be needed for that individual.
I would imagine gift cards and cash would go a long way because sometimes you get those ages where you just don't quite know what to get. Some
Right.
get a little bit older and they might need some other items more than just a toy.
Correct.
So it'd
They
be
may
great to
need
have that availability.
Clothing or anything like that.
Yeah, excellent. All right. So why is First Staffing participating in this big drive?
Sure. Well, we believe in the magic of the season. And for us, it's a little bit more than just donating toys. It's about the community spirit. One of our core values is good citizenship. And any way that we can do that, and during the holidays, what a more meaningful way than to help a child experience that joy that they may not have by receiving a
And
gift.
your team is fully behind this. Just in the short time I got to spend here before we did the interview, they're amped, they're ready to go.
We're ready to go. The holidays is a wonderful thing. We also have Stroll on State coming up in about less than 30 days.
And will we see these at Stroll on
These
State?
are last year's models. We have a new model that we're going to reveal this year. Well, we do
Perfect.
letters to Santa.
So look for that First Staffing. And again, as we talk about this, you've got an opportunity with kids, again, to bring that joy. They're going to write letters to Santa with you, correct?
They do. They write letters to Santa. They put it in a mailbox, and those letters are delivered to the North Pole, and Santa and his elves, well, mostly Santa, responds to every single letter. That, as long as they write their address clearly, they get a response.
And just to be clear again, this will be at City Hall during Stroll on State. So make sure you look for the new, not the vintage First Staffing shirts. and they're going to get you taken care of. And I just love how Santa has the ability to write back each and every one of those
Each and
kids.
every one, yep, that's for sure.
Well, this toy drive is exciting, and we are ready to go with it, and you clearly are too. You brought the fun here, and the cars, my goodness. We already talked about how much we love the games, and that obviously is a great part of this, but those toys, I mean, there's just nothing like it when you wake up on Christmas morning and you're able to open that gift and you have something.
Correct. Yep. It's all about the magic and that feeling of joy and just the holidays.
Well, we
That's
are
what it
so glad
embodies.
to have you partnering with us here at WIFR. Let's do a quick rundown again. Maybe you've just been walking by the TV screen, you missed what we're talking about. Again, it's Toys for the Holidays, and one of our big sponsors, First Staffing, got Jennifer with us, and we are taking new and unwrapped toys. Correct.
Yep.
And we have a variety of age groups that we're looking for. So get creative with it. Have fun like First Staffing has, because that can sometimes be the biggest fun of it, is to go do some shopping.
Exactly. And we're happy to, we'll have the box here if you want to come down to our office at 120 West State Street. We'll be happy to take your unwrapped toy here.
Excellent. And you can actually peer in through the windows and watch these boxes fill up right here on State Street. One of the parts I like about being here at your office, it's open, and I've said before, when that snow starts, this would be a perfect spot to do a live shot. It really would. Yeah. We talked about the gift cards, cash donations. That will help out with a variety of different age groups too. But again, look for these boxes and get these donations in. And one more time, Jen, the reason this is so important to you and your mission here at First Staffing.
Not every child has experienced the joy of the holidays, and if we can do and impact a family and a child's life, that's what we want to do.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're going to do just that. So the Squishmallows,
yeah.
These were hot last year. They're still hot this year. So a lot of great toy ideas are out there. And don't forget about some of our older kids too. They still want to have that gift under the tree when Christmas morning comes. Jen, thank you so much. It's always great to work with you and your team. And we're hoping to get a lot of toys. Again, this is one of our many drop-off spots. Make sure you get here to downtown Rockford. I'm not going to drop any. I promise I won't. I promise I won't. Again, Jen, thank you so much.
Thank you.
First Staffing. And don't forget, Letters to Santa, Stroll on State. They'll be at City Hall taking those letters, and Santa will write you back.
Lots of fun. Toys for the Holidays. The event, the big end, is December 4th, 6 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. at Farm and Fleet on East Riverside Boulevard. We'll be there all day long. However, you can drop off those new and unopened toys anytime at First Staffing or any of our other sponsor locations. Also, if you maybe want to drop them off and you're headed to the Ice Hogs game tonight or tomorrow, if you bring that toy donation to either game, you're going to be receiving a voucher for the January 8th game against the Stars. So kind of a sweet deal if you do end up participating and donating. Otherwise, drop it off at any of those partner locations. Coming up next, this year's Academy Award winner for Best Actor produces and stars in a new film based on a historical fiction novel. Stay with us for those details.
They make the plays. You make them famous during Football Frenzy Play of the Week. Every Sunday night, we'll show you the best high school football plays from the weekend. Then go to the WIFR.com homepage to vote on who you think should be number one. And watch during WIFR News at 5 on Wednesdays to see who came out on top. Football Frenzy Play of the Week, only on WIFR. Sponsored by Midwest Bath Company.
Thousands of people are using the WIFR app on their smart TV. And you can too. Using your remote control, go to your TV's homepage. Locate the search option and type in WIFR. Select and download. From there, you'll be connected and ready to stream full newscasts, stories on demand, and exclusive content. It's all free and all from the news team you know and trust. WIFR.
Welcome back to the Blend Extra. Oscar winner Cillian Murphy has gone from Oppenheimer to a very different historical drama. This one is based on an award-winning novel. David Daniel has a look.
Hey, girls.
Kathleen. Hi, Dad.
How are we getting on?
Cillian Murphy is a coal merchant in a 1980s Irish small town controlled by the church in Small Things Like These.
I'd want to watch what you'd say about what's there.
he begins to suspect the church is running an abusive Magdalene laundry, which reminds him of trauma from his own childhood.
Things happen incrementally, and we meet him at this point in his life where he's experiencing some major sort of emotional turmoil, and it's kind of, it feels like he's going through some sort of breakdown, you know?
Don't you ever question it?
People can make things difficult for you.
This oppressive kind of atmosphere of in the town and the control that the church exerts over the whole of society, it's all coming to a head on this particular couple of days before Christmas, you know?
The Lord is compassion and love, slow to anger and rich in mercy.
Murphy also served as a producer on the film.
He was kind of involved in everything before we started shooting, and we were really on the same page.
I will live in the past, the present, and the future. I will not shut out the lessons that they teach.
We're very clear we wanted the flashbacks to kind of feel like all of a sudden you're in the past. You know, there's no like 30 years earlier title. You know what I mean? It just we're there.
If you want to get on in this life, there are things you have to ignore.
In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Definitely want to see that one, adding it to my list. That's going to wrap things up for us here on the Morning Blend Extra.